Well, hi guys, Mark here. We're here again today at Qjmotor in the south of England, and today we're going to be taking out the Qjmotor Srt600S. Stay tuned. Well, hi guys, Mark here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Qjmotor Srt600S. So lots to talk about on this bike. It's fantastic value for money. So new to me, Qjmotors. Not ridden or seen one of these ever before. So if you don't know already, they actually started in 1985. And they actually sort of produced like the Benellis and the Keyway. They've got loads of models in their range to check out, so have a look at their website, and also on the MotoGB website they've got like adventure bikes, naked sports. They do a 650 V-twin, bigger ones as well, so there's a lot of bikes on their website, so do have a quick look. So this is another amazing value sort of mid-size ADV bike, 4,699 plus the on the road, £4,699. And what you're getting here, level of spec, the way it rides is off the scale again. So starting off with this engine, this is new to me, this engine, not sort of ridden one of these before. It's 554cc, liquid cooled, 8-valve double overhead cam, 55 horsepower at 8,250 RPM, and torque is strong, 54 newton meters at 5,500. And the best bit about this engine is it has the 270 crank, which we all love. So it's a parallel twin, but the 270 crank makes it feel like a V-twin. So lots of torque, lots of pull from low down, and a fantastic sound. So big 20-litre fuel tank on this. It's going to be very economical, this engine. I would have thought at least 70 to the gallon. So you're going to be talking well over 200 miles tank range on this. Very nice, spacious, comfortable seat for rider and passenger. So it's an 830mm seat, quite a tall bike. As a reference, take a look at me on the bike. I'm 5'7", 170 centimetres with a 30-inch inside leg. I'm not quite flat-footed on it. Then you can compare that for yourself then. Right, so 830mm seat height on this. I've got a 30-inch inside leg, and the balls of my feet are down, but my heels are up about 2 inches. So if you were a little bit shorter than me, I think you'd still be okay with this, but it's going to suit sort of taller riders really. If you were 6 foot plus, you'd get on really well with this. Beautiful, comfortable seat, very plush suspension. It's got a nice bit of give to it, and just a sort of an air of quality, quite amazing for the money. But yeah, very, very nice riding position, typical sort of adventure style, brilliant. So tyres, we've got a 110 on the front and a 150 on the rear. These are Maxxis tyres, sort of very sort of semi off-road design there, so more than capable of sort of light tracks and trails like this. Weight is 215 kilos wet weight. Haven't found it to be overly heavy at all on the short ride over here, and very nicely balanced. Six-speed transmission, gearbox is very, very smooth on this, very positive, like that a lot, 5 stars for the gearbox. Upside down forks by Marzocchi, and the rear suspension by Marzocchi. Fully adjustable up there, and there's your rear shock tucked up in there. Very, very nice ride quality, nice and plush. Just take a quick look under the rear seat here. You've got all your sort of relays and fuses, batteries under the main seat there. Comes with two little torque bits there to remove the front seat. Little tiny bit of storage there. LEDs all round. Got these auxiliary lights as well. See if I can put those on for you. So LEDs, and there's your auxiliary lights, very nice indeed. Very nice bright 7-inch TFT. We'll look at that when we start riding. We've got tyre pressure monitoring, got navigation from your phone onto the screen. We have heated grips and a heated seat. I tried those while I came over here. Very warm indeed, that's brilliant. So there's all your sort of scaffolding rails for side panniers and a rack for a top box, which is again brilliant. We have a centre stand, absolutely fantastic. But the level of fit and finish and build quality looks really decent on it. So it rides very much like the Benelli's, but slightly better build quality in my opinion, just the way it kind of looks, the fit and finish. It's available in this black, but also a red or a beige. We have hand guards. Let's say, you know, heated grips and heated seat, that's amazing. Crash bars. Twin discs up front. Looks like 4 piston calipers both sides, so yeah, really strong brakes there. Engine casing all looks really nice. But no, say I did have a quick look at their website last night, and there's a lot of models to choose from. LED indicators. But yeah, if you're sort of like in the market for, you know, a mid sort of size or a small to mid, not too much money, I mean, this is just an absolute bargain. 4.7 plus the on the road. You're getting a lot of bike that's very capable. With 55 horsepower, you can have a top speed of about 110. So 70 mile an hour cruising, absolutely effortless. We'll try it on a dual carriageway a bit later. But yeah, first impressions riding over here, it rides absolutely superbly with lots of get up and go from that engine. There you go guys, let's do the test ride then on the Srt600S. Qjmotor Srt600S. Looks pretty smart, doesn't it? So 830mm seat. I'm on the balls of my feet with a 30-inch inside leg. Did forget to mention the service intervals on these are 4,000 miles service intervals, and the valves are very good at 26,000 miles. So exceptionally comfortable to sit on. A typical adventure style bike, very upright, nice wide bars, raked back, so very comfortable indeed. Sit right into it, big tank. Feels really nice quality, very light clutch, adjustable for span. Got your headlight high beam flasher, heated seat, heated grips, menu and enter, big menu in there, you can go right into it. Indicators, horn, auxiliary front lights there, span adjustable front brake lever. We have cable throttle, not ride by wire, engine start stop, and hazards. Oh, forgot to also mention we got a 12-volt cigarette lighter, and we have dual 2 USBs up there, so that's great. So really nice, quite a bright TFT there. Engine temperature, fuel gauge, tyre pressure monitoring, brilliant. All your trip meters, gear position. We have sport mode and normal mode. I've tried them both. Sport's just a little bit sharper. Clock, so really nice bright display there. So start it up. Screen comes bright for you, so a very nice display there indeed. So let's try this out. Sounds great with that 270 crank. So very light clutch, easy pickup, that's great. So a little bit of a gravel track here, sort of standing up. It feels more than capable for this sort of thing, so that's great. Sounds fantastic. So let's head out onto the open road. Well guys, welcome aboard the SRT600S, and they've done it again. They've made an absolutely brilliant adventure bike for very little money. So it's going to run through this in the usual way. Apologies for the wind, it's about 30 mile an hour today. So big upright position, beautifully comfortable. Been on this about 45 minutes so far, and you could easily ride this all day. So nice big mirrors, very clear view behind, so that's excellent. So I'm going to start off with this engine. I've not ridden this engine before, it's new to me. 550cc, 55 horsepower, 270 crank. It is utterly superb. This engine has a lot of pickup and a lot of pull. It punches way above its weight. I mean, we're doing 60 mile an hour now, top gear, 6th gear, 4,500 revs, totally smooth, really impressive, all day comfortable, and plenty enough power to take a passenger and luggage for very long trips. So twin discs up front. Just going to try out the front brakes, nothing behind. Wow, very, very powerful front brakes. Oh, very good. Alright, just going to drop it down to 2nd gear. So loads of mid-range on this. No need to over rev it. As you can see, easily up to 60 and beyond with no problem. Back brake's got a good bit of bite to it. It does have traction control as well. Sport mode, normal mode, heated grips, heated seat. Being 55 horsepower, it's going to be very economical. Would have thought well over 70 to the gallon. Just drop it down to 4th, open it up a bit for you, and this thing pulls well, really does. But for me so far, standout features on this, very, very comfortable. The way it feels is premium, well screwed together, very, very comfortable suspension. You know, as you've all watched me before, all the roads around here are very bumpy that I ride on, and this thing has got very nice Marzocchi suspension, very plush, compliant. Being an adventure style bike with very semi off-road tyres, no problem at all for tracks and trails. Throttle response is very mellow, it's not snatchy in the slightest. But so far I'm absolutely in love with this. I would definitely buy one of these myself, and I'm looking forward to try a lot more of these Qjmotors out. They got like the 650 V twin, and they got much bigger ones as well. I say Qjmotors, you know, they own and make Benelli and Keyway and many others. Nice big TFT up there, very easy to read. 4,000 mile service intervals on this, 26,000 for the valves. But it's just the way this bike feels. It rides like an absolute dream. Non-adjustable screen up there. It's quite small, still doing quite a good job. If you wanted something bigger, I'm sure there'd be lots of options on the likes of AliExpress or whatever. But just gonna slow it right down into top gear now, just see if it will hold top gear at about 35. Look at that, 33 top gear, no snatchiness at all. If I open it up, we're going up a hill now, don't forget. That's wide open in top, look, and that pulls really strongly. So it's a very, very flexible, brilliant little engine. I mean, if you weren't in the market for a high power adventure bike, and 100 odd mile an hour is more than enough for you, this engine is an absolute gem. You know, it will cruise at 70 with ease. Right, we're just coming into a 30 limit now, just to check the fueling. on the Qjmotor, and this is absolutely brilliant. No nasty surging or hunting, no heat from the engine. This is just trickling along, 30 mile an hour, 4th gear, 3000 revs. Very nice. I have tried it in the normal mode. That's just a little bit less sharp on the throttle, but even sport mode, it's very mellow. ABS, traction control, got all your USBs, comfortable seat, options for fitting panniers out the back there. This engine is absolutely sweet. You know, if you've ridden something like a V-Strom 650 before, it feels very much like that. Bike's around about 215 kilos, but it's got a really nice weight to it, doesn't feel overly heavy. So 4th gear, pulls really well when you open it up. Sounds really good with that standard exhaust. As I say, the 270 crank configuration really makes these parallel twins. It gives them a lovely character. They're very smooth. There's no nasty vibrations at all on this. All you can feel is just like little pulses coming through the foot pegs. But this is just going along here. I mean, look, we're in 5th gear now. Very tractable. So absolutely 5 stars for the SRT at the low revs, low speed. Very nice commanding position. This seat is really comfortable. It's just right for me. It's right in that sort of middle range sort of comfort of sort of the firmness of the padding. Plenty of leg room. So let's just go down the gearbox and clutch. Very, very light. Tips in beautifully. It's got a lovely sort of balance to it. You know, it just feels, for a big bike, physically big bike, it's got a lovely balance. Very capable machine. So right, we're in 4th gear now. Let's give this a wide open out here. So yeah, as you can see, very quickly and easily up to 60. Very effortless cruising. This is superb. Okay, we'll try it on a dual carriageway in a bit. Right, let's see what the SRT's like at the higher speeds on a dual carriageway. 4th gear, opening it up through that lovely mid-range. No need to over rev it. It's got such a lovely mid-range to it. And there you go, look, 70 mile an hour, 5,000 revs on the dot. Wow, that is impressive. So smooth. Just little power pulses through the foot pegs. No annoying vibrations whatsoever. I mean, this bike has far exceeded my expectations of what it was going to be like. Top gear roll on, brilliant. I say it's very, very windy today. We've got 30 mile an hour wind, and this bike is very, very stable. So things I've loved about this bike: very, very comfortable, and the brilliant suspension for a relatively small engine, 550cc with 55 horsepower. It punches well above its weight. I mean, this is just cruising now around about 70 with 110 top speed. Absolutely brilliant. Wind protection's pretty decent, but it's just so stable. Suspension's excellent. A very, very impressive sort of mid-sized ADV. Lots of spec, heated seats, which is good, and the grips work well as well. Centre stand, you know, all things considered, a very, very good bike for the money. If I just sort of slow it down to 60, now do a wide open throttle, top gear, bear in mind, that just picks up really well. Very impressive indeed. it would sit at this sort of speed all day long, I'd happily do an 8-hour day on this bike. There's no heat from the engine, but very, very stable indeed. So there you have it, guys, the Qjmotor Srt600, very capable of higher speed cruising. But just sort of 60 mile an hour cruising, 4,500 revs. The engine feels very, very relaxed. Feels a lot more like a bigger engine, to be honest. Try the brakes out again, front and rear. Wow, crikey, they're strong. So second gear, give it some power. Oh, doesn't it go? That's a very impressive little engine. You know, 55 horsepower, 550cc, whatever it is, but that's great. You know, for so many people, this sort of amount of power is more than enough for sort of UK roads. You get the advantage of good fuel economy because it's not a big powerful engine, but you still get a very nice tractable bike to ride. It is really windy coming from my left at the moment, and this is a very, very stable bike. Feels very safe, very sure-footed. I love the TFT, loads of information there. These Maxxis tyres feel very good. Marzocchi suspension is fantastic. You know, this is just probably one of the best bikes for the least money that I've tried. You know, I ride a lot of these bikes now from Asia, and they're just getting better and better. But this one is superb for the money. Powering up the hill now, 5th gear. Look at that go! Hand guards keeping all the wind off my hands. Heated seats, heated grips. Very capable machine. If you had luggage on the back, you could ride this all day long. Great fun in the bends. This is a must ride, guys. If you can get yourselves down and try one of these out, you'll be very impressed. Right, let's see how it goes into the neutral. There's your first, neutral, easy. And just a sound check for you. This sounds brilliant. About that. Right, I just put it onto high beam with the auxiliary lights on, so you can see all that. Nice, decent side stand. I'll try the centre stand in a minute. Oh wow, very bright lights indeed. Good main headlights, auxiliary lights, and look at this, indicators built in there. That's a nice touch, isn't it? Quick look round the back. Standard little LED lights there and a rear light. And another little look at that dash for you. Decent horn. So yeah, very nice indeed. One absolutely superb bike. Nice big grab rails here. Right, let's just try it onto the centre stand. Oh, very easy. Wow, super easy. Let's see what it's like to push about. So it's about 215 kilos this, but moderate strength required to push it about. So no problems there at all. Right then, so that was a very impressive bike to ride for the money. So non-adjustable front screen, Still does a half decent job, pretty good. I'd probably get a bigger screen if it was me. Very good lights, auxiliary lights, great. I love these built-in indicators here. Superb compliant Marzocchi front suspension there, and the rear, absolutely superb. These are Max Venture tyres, feel really grippy. The star of the show for me is that brilliant little engine, 55 horsepower, 550cc, parallel twin, 270 crank. That engine is superb. Fun, torquey, very smooth, punches well above its weight, effortlessly cruises at 70. Really great engine, that is, brilliant. Brakes are really strong on this. It's all ready for all your luggage if you want to fit that. Very comfortable riding position, nice ergonomics, lovely generous padded seat. Build quality looks really good. Crash bars, I say centre stand again, brilliant. So it comes in the black, red or the beige. But yeah, for the money guys, that is fantastic. It rides superbly, value for money off the scale. Absolutely fantastic. So please post your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this Qjmotor Srt600S. Try and get a go on one. You'll be very, very impressed, I promise you. So guys, please give me a like, share and subscribe as always, and I'll catch you again in a week or so for another two-wheeled review. All the best and bye for now.